All right, let's go ahead and get started. So before we dive into today's topics, I just want to let you know you can always visit our new virtual agent and NLU community for content and experts. There's a new bit.ly link there via NLU ServiceNow to visit our new virtual agent and NLU community. It is a new site, so please pardon our dust, and we're gonna make sure that we try to provide the same experience as we did in our previous community. If you're watching this from YouTube and if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and click that like or subscribe button below. That way you can get all our virtual agent academies when we upload them. We record and upload all our virtual agent academies. Another call out. Speaking of community, we have a new separate agent chat, AWA, and sidebar community page. There's a link down there right below, bit.ly agent chat ServiceNow. And go ahead and check that out as well, brand new. Great. Today we're going to talk about a pretty important topic, speaking of more broadly, conversational interfaces, and that's how to migrate from Connect Support to Agent Chat. So Connect Support is an older product. Agent Chat is a relatively newer product, though it's been out for a while. And we do recommend, if you're still in Connect Support, to migrate. And here to tell you why and how is Sam Yuktha. So Sam, over to you.
Thank you, Victor. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening for the folks joined from different time zones. So our goal for today is, what's the reason for migration and what's the status of Connect Support? And what are our modern agent communication technologies? And what are the steps to migrate? In exercise, I'll be showing the setup guides for these new technologies. Then it's in Q&A at the end of the session. Next slide, please. The reason for migration to Agent Chat and Advanced Work Assignment. So to get the best in class modern agent experience, so ServiceNow has built these products, Agent Chat, which is a modern messaging experience, which has tons of great features for your agents to have the best experience. An Advanced Work Assignment, it is an intelligent routing mechanism. Based on the configs and the assignment rules, it will assign the right work items to the right agents in the right groups. Supports configurable workspaces and Next Experience UI, which is our future for ServiceNow. And Connect Support deprecation. Next slide, please. So Connect Support, we have planned to deprecate it in Utah release. So we want to inform and make all our customers aware that from March 2023 onwards, ServiceNow is not going to support Connect Support. Customers has three options. The first and the best option is transition to our latest technologies, which are Agent Chat and Advanced Work Assignment. If you still want to maintain your Connect Support, which will be unsupported by ServiceNow, and it will stay as a custom code, which means if you are migrating to our latest release, ServiceNow will not be supporting your custom code. You'll be maintaining on your own. The third option is to contact our ServiceNow solution partners to look at your business cases and provide you the best solutions. I have created a community article about Connect Support deprecation. So here is the link that you can click. We will also try to attach this link to this YouTube, to this Academy session once we post into the YouTubes and in our communities. So our Agent Chat and Advanced Work Assignment. So these are our modern communication technologies. So they look at the work items and they look at the work items like chat cases and more to support agents based on their skills, availability, capacity, and shift-based routing, and let those work items assigned to the right agents who can help the end user faster. So these products support workspaces and Next Experience UI. They are available in standard entitlements. They're integrates with virtual agent. Let's say instead of the end user directly connect with the live agent, you can always use virtual agent, which is our bot technology, which will answer most of the common and generic questions to the end user before they connect to the live agent. So this helps your agent's performance and also helps agents to work on the high priority issues than working on the general tickets. These products also integrate with Slack, Microsoft Teams, Facebook Workspace, Twilio SMS, and any. For all these, you need Pro entitlements. There are great features for these products like Agent Whisper. While an agent interacting with the end user, if agent need any help, they can connect, they can add their manager or other agents within the chat window seamlessly without the end user being known and get the help to resolve an issue faster. Profanity filter, let's say the end user or the agent using a profane language while they're interacting. The profanity filter setting will look for those keywords and mask those and send a notifications. For example, the agent can get the notification, hey, you're using the profane language. You can also set up like 1 time or 2 times if the agent keep using, you can send a notification to the manager as well. Auto assignment. Auto assignment helps to assign a number of work items directly to agent so that agent doesn't need to manually look at those items and take an action, accept or reject. Likewise, we have much more. Please do take a look at our product documentations for all the releases that we have released great features for these products. I have done a full workshop last year, September 2021, for agent chat and advanced work assignment, covering all the features from Migrate to Quebec. There is a YouTube playlist available. We will be attaching that link as well along with this video when we post in YouTube and in communities. You can take a look at the playlist, understand how these features work. Okay. How to move to advanced work assignment and agent chat. Let's say if you're in Connect support in the UI 16 and then moved on to our latest technologies or next experience or the workspaces. So there's a 3 steps process here. Activate your advanced work assignment plugin and follow the configuration steps to set up all the advanced work assignment. I will be showing all these details in our exercise setup demo. And the second one is activate your agent chat plugin and then activate the features that you want the agents to use within their chat interactions. And the third one is configure agent chat in service portal. This allows the end users to access the chat to connect with the live agents. With that said, we'll get into an exercise. Okay, I logged in as an admin in my instance. So go to your instance and the first one is let's activate the advanced work assignment. So go to your plugins and look for advanced work assignment. So all the standard features which are available in advanced work assignment, you will see one plugin. And if there are any advanced features which require a pro license within the advanced work assignment, you'll see another plugin which also mentions which features that require the pro. Like for example, here the standard one, which has all the basic features like agents availability, capacity, skills. Whereas if you want to use agent affinity, that is another plugin that you need to activate, and it must be in a pro license. Since we have a less time, so I'm not going to do everything new. So I will be walking you through all these steps. And if you see, I have already installed advanced work assignment in my system. So once you activate your plugins, now go to your menu, go to all and look for advanced work assignment. So in advanced work, under advanced work assignment menu, you can see there is a settings. So these are the steps that you need to follow to activate these settings. Now let's go one by one. So what details that you need here to activate these settings? Okay, so in service channels, you will be defining how you want your work items to be assigned to the advanced work assignment. Now, in my instance, I have defined multiple service channels like chat, phone, or callback any cases. So which means any case that's been created that can also be assigned to agents through through advanced work assignment. And if there is any end user looking for the live agent to interact, they can use these settings will help to assign to the advanced work assignment, which will route to the agent chat. Now let's click on this one, since for this demo, I'm going to talk much more about the service portal and the chat setup. So here in service channel, you'll be providing the name, and you would also provide what order and provide the description. And if there is any specific conditions that you need to assign this particular channel to be assigned to advanced work assignment. So in this case, anything that is chat, I want it to come to this service channel. And you can also define what are the type of work items that can come to this one. Like, let's say you don't want to reassign the work items which are completed. So you can add in a condition if the state is not one of these, like closed complete. The rest of those you can assign to the advanced work assignment. So now again, here in this one, if you can see, there are, you have to define the queues, what queues that you are going to use for this channel. Now, once service channels are defined, and once you have the list of queues that you have decided for this service channel to use, now let's click on queues and define what queues we need. So again, in this queues, you can define the queue name and also define which service channel that queue has to work on. So now in this case, for service channel chat, I have defined like 3 queues. So agent chat queue, customer service queue, and consumer service queue. Define the order in which your queues has to work. Let's say for the agent, it will look at this order and go one by one based on that order. I'll click on agent chat queue here. Here, click on activate. You have to activate your queue if you want your work items go through the queue and assign to agents. So now activate it. And if there is any conditions that you want specifically the work items that comes to this queue, you can define those conditions here. Whenever an interaction or any work item assigning to an agent, so we can also pass an initial message like, thank you for contacting support. I'm looking into your question now and will be with you shortly. And you can also define the maximum wait time, like how long it can wait till it finds an agent. Let's say if there are no agents available, then a message will be sent back to the end user. No agents are available to chat right now, check back later. So these are customizations. So customers can define how they want it based on their requirements. And now once you define a queue, for every queue, we will define a set of agent groups. Now in this one, I created an agent chat group. And also for all the work items that's been created, we'll also define what order and what sort direction that it will be coming to these queues. Okay. I can click on this agent chat group here. Okay, let me go back here. Let's follow the same order that we can from the advanced work assignment menu. This is the best approach to follow these steps one by one without getting confused. So now assignment rules. So the assignment rules, we can define different set of assignments. Like here, let's say if there is a most capacity available for an agent, so which of the callback work items can be assigned to a particular agent. Likewise, we can also assign them agents and any specific assignment rules, like it's a skill-based or any other rules that we need to define. We can define all those in this assignment groups. Like if you see all the phone conversations will be going to this particular assignment group. And always make sure that you allow agents to reject true or false. This helps agents to look at both options, reject or accept. If you make it as a false, it's always shows like they have to accept or it will just time out. Now for our case, let's click on chat most capacity. Now, if you look into this chat most capacity, so you will be defining assigned by most capacity, that's an assignment rule. And then if you see here, auto assignment handling, if you want any work item that comes into this particular group of assignment rules, it will look at the auto assignment and automatically assigns to the agent. You can also display the options like, do you want this as an inbox card and workspace tab or inbox card? Now let's say the skill-based routing. So when we click on skill-based routing, if you want the agents to be enabled for the skill-based, so click on enable skill-based and enforce like mandatory skills. By activating this, you will be defining what are the list of the skills. Like let's say the agent has a language, preferred language that they're talking in, that they are experts in Japanese language or the Spanish. So all the tickets which are coming with those specific languages can go to those agents specifically. Now, with that said, let's go to the next one, the present status. So before going to this one, I want to show another one, which is the groups. So these are the groups that we create in which we will add a list of agents that will be available in it. So for our demo, I'm using agent chat groups. Now, if you look at this group, so I click on group members, I have just one user into this. You can add multiple members into this group. So what that means is, if you also see the queue is agent chat queue. So when you define a queue, when a work item, let's say an incident came into the queue, it will look which group is that incident has to be assigned. So then it will look at the group members. So within this group, it will look at the group members and see who are the agents that's been assigned. Now, in this case, I have enabled, if I want to add a new member, I can simply click on new and add a new agent here. Let me go back and look for the other one if I have more number of members. It will take few steps how to assign these group members, of keeping the time in mind. I don't want to get deeper, but we do have all these steps available in our product documentation. And also when you look at our YouTube videos, you'll get an idea how to add a new member. So you can always click on new and add the new members here, like other agents, to be available and make them active. Now, in our case, I added one member. So the incident looked for this group members and assigned to able tutor based on his skills, or you can make this agent as a general agent. So any generic questions which are not answered by other agents, this agent can take it. So once those configurations are done, then go to the present status. You can also provide a list of present status, which means the agents can use these and make themselves available, or they can change their status as busy, wrap up, away, and offline. So that wrap up is another best feature that we have. Let's say an agent is working on an interaction and the interaction is completed. After that, she can take a wrap up time. Customers can define how long they want to give this wrap up time. So let's say like 2 minutes. Within the 2 minutes, before the agent starts working on other interaction, they can add all the useful information with the previous interaction during that wrap-up time and then close it. You can also define a list of reject reasons. Let's say the agent is not accepted any of the interactions. It might be the reason the agent is not expertise in this, or just busy, or there is no access for her, or it's in a time mode. So all those reasons can also be defined. These are all the customizations, so customers can define it how they want it. So once that is done, let's say once your work items all there and the manager or the agents want to go and look at some of the helpful information just to see like who are the agents who are available now. Let's say here I have 3 agents like Fred Liddy and Able Tutor and Vincent Administrator. So the current status, all of them are online. If they are, offline. If they are online, the present status shows online. And it also defines to which channel that they're available. So right now they're not assigned to any, but you can click on each of these agents and you can define to which channels that you want this agent to be assigned. And there's a set of roles that the admin has to assign for these agents to work on it. So one agent can also be in multiple groups. They can define in multiple groups as well based on his availability and assignment rules. The agent will be assigned the right work items. So once that is done, let's say you want to see unassigned. Okay, I'll just stop. Unassigned interactions. So this instance is pretty new. So that's the reason I don't have much data, but usually when you're having your instance actively working with the multiple work items, so you can come here and see like unassigned interactions, which shows what are the interactions that's been opened for and to whom it's been assigned and why they have not accepted, like what's the reason for rejection and when it got timed out. All those informations you can find in unassigned interactions table here. Also unassigned task work items. So here it will show the list of the work items that's been here, when it got created, to whom it's been assigned, and what is the state, in which queue it is. It helps you for your troubleshooting mechanisms in like when a work item assigned to an agent, but you're not aware like which queue it went to. So you can come here and find out all those informations. So with that said, now I want to go to the second step, which is activating agent chat. Now let's go to plugin again and look for agent chat here. So the same thing, agent chat, it's available in standard entitlement. So all those standard features, you will see one plugin installation. If there are any advanced features for agent chat that requires Pro, you will see another plugins that you do have to install based on your need. So once agent chat is activated, so we'll be going to the new conversational interfaces settings. So once agent chat is activated, you will find agent on the left side of the menu. So now click on agent chat. By default, whenever an agent chat plugin is activated, you will see it is active. If customers don't want, they can deactivate by clicking toggling on this one. Now here, there's a user experience and agent experience. So the user experience is for any chats, the names and avatars for the agents can be visible, and the agent name can show on the header. So how you want, you can toggle these and make them active. And transcripts, any transcript that you want to download, all the interactions that have been happened in an agent chat. So agents can download those transcripts, and you have to activate this as well. Likewise for the status, the live agent wait status, if there is a wait time required, so you can define that wait time and also pass the message, please stand by while I connect you to a live agent, while it is waiting to find the right agent to assign the interactions. And if there is no agents available, you can pass that message as well. So these are the custom messages. You can define it how you want it based on your need. And agent experience. So there is an agent whisper, which is a privately messaging tool that can help agents to check with managers and other agents, adding them into the conversation to know what the end user is asking. End user would not come to know like when the manager and other agents being added into the conversation. So it's a seamless interaction for the end user side. And you can also activate emojis so that agents can use emojis for the better communication and better expressing their communication with other agents and the end users. This is an autopilot client system messaging. So agents can define a set of autopilot. So once you activate /autopilot, that's the keyword. I do have this particular feature nicely mentioned in our YouTube playlist. So you can find much more details in my playlist as well. So once you activate, agents can define a certain set of tasks or a common greeting message or a common information. They can have it /autopilot and the keyword, and you keep using that whenever the agents want it within their agent chat with interaction with the end user. So there is a conversational history. You can also define like how much conversation, the past history that you want to be displayed in your agent window. Let's say one agent worked, and after that, there's another agent in the future who wants to look into those conversations, and she's working with the end user live. She can look like what was the past conversations that's been exchanged with other agent and the end user. So that's one. Likewise, the configuration tool controls, you can define the configuration tools, how you want to make them visible. And one of the one is the quick actions. Customers can define their own custom quick actions here. So once these are done, the third step is, and the final step, I will go to service portal here. And you have to click on agent chat. And here you have to define which portal that you want the agent chat to be activated. So for our demo here, we are focusing more on the service portal for the agent chat config. You can also define for other portals like your employee center, customer support. So in this, when I click on this one, so here you will define, if you want your end users without logging into the service portal and still use the chat, you can make this public so that they can see the chat icon on their system and start interacting and find live agent. But usually for best practices, most of the customers don't use it. So it again depends on the business. And also you will define set of roles that you want it for the end users to use the service portal. So with that said, these are the setup exercises. Now let's take the Q&A.
All right, awesome. Thanks, Sam. So we have some questions in the Q&A. So Laura asks that I was told during a previous meeting that there is a timer in the Tokyo version that can be used when an agent switches his status, i.e., in other words, on break, a timer that shows how long they've been on that status. Is that there?
Is there any more details on that one? Because it doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah, so Laura, if you could post in Q&A any more details on that, we can try to answer that. Going on to the next question, Anonymous asks, how long, I think this was part 2 of a question that was already answered by you, Scott. Can we see the interaction request, the number of previous rejections, and the time, how long the user's waiting in the queue? And I believe you say this is all available out of box?
No, not available out of the box. So to show the number of rejections is definitely not there out of the box, though. There might be some ways you can configure that using the card on the inbox card, because you can add custom fields to the card. Probably be some scripting logic that you have to do there to show how many rejection times. And there isn't anything on the card out of the box today that shows you how long the user's been waiting, but it'd be similar to the other answers. You can add custom fields to the card. If you have a way to set that custom field on the card, it might be possible.
Got it, thank you. And Luke asks, do you need to activate anything in the service operations workspace for the agent to see the chat when accepted?
No, should just work out of the box.
Okay, cool. And then Helen asks, can we configure the virtual agent chat to work with Connect support instead of agent chat? How can we configure it to work this way?
Well, Connect to support is in maintenance mode, and it's going to be deprecated fully in Utah. So you probably do not want to use Connect support. If you currently are using Connect support, a virtual agent can work with Connect support, but if you are a new customer or upgrade customer that hasn't used Connect support, your only option is agent chat at this point. But yeah, for all customers in Utah, Connect support is unsupported.
Yeah, I second that, Helen. I would, working with agent virtual agent work with agent chat is much more straightforward than using Connect Support. I know you may need to use Connect Support just a few months more, but I would start looking into that if possible. Laura follows up here asking, it's a running timer that shows an agent in workspace how long they have been in a certain status. Do we have that? Or an example, an agent puts themselves on break, needs to know when their break is over.
I'm not familiar with this feature here from our AWA inbox. I'm wondering if this is another feature within the ServiceNow platform. Yeah. Are we sure? I guess the question I ask is, are we sure this is the AWA or Advanced Work Assignment inbox status?
Yeah, maybe. I would, maybe if you visit to the person who asked the question, if you want to visit our community site and ask that question, maybe other folks would know. It may be a BU specific feature in one of the workspaces. Cool. Anonymous asked, will regular Connect still be supported for communication between ServiceNow internal users? I believe this question refers to Connect Chat, including following cases, etc.
So Connect is only supported in our core UI, our UI 16. It is not available in Next Experience. In Next Experience, we have a new feature called Sidebar starting in Tokyo that offers some of the same capabilities that Connect offered. You can definitely look up and get more details because there's a lot of content there coming out. But Connect in the core UI is still supported.
Great, thanks. And then last question, Monica asks, if a customer has Connect Chat and want to migrate to Workspace, but they don't have ITSM Pro, i.e. they don't have VA, can it be migrated using Virtual Agent Lite?
I mean, I believe Workspace is just part of the platform. I don't think that has anything to do with Pro licensing, but don't hold me to that. You might want to talk to ITSM representatives there. But in terms of the Workspace, if it is just standard, I don't see any problem there. VA Lite should be just standard support.
Yeah, so I second that. I can't speak to Workspace things either, but Connect Chat is a platform feature. You do not need, you could use it with VA Lite. The same thing goes for Sidebar. You can use it for VA Lite as well. And then last question, what means the interaction in timeout tab with no access? Do we know what that's referring to?
Oh, this is the work item. I think no access is that the user that tried to evaluate assigning the record has no access to that record.
Okay.
So this is like when a work item is the work item is the record system of record in terms of how routing happens. So this is not necessarily specific to chat. It could be even cases itself, but when it looks to assign to a person, if they don't have access to the record, it could put a status of work item state of no access.
Got it, thanks. And then last question, and by the way, thank you for those of you who are still staying. I know we're over time here, but Diana asks, we were told that VA Lite is only for demos and should not be in your production environment. Is that true? No, it's not true. If you have a standard entitlement and you still use Virtual Agent Lite for 2 topics and for agent chat, its capabilities are rather limited, but you can still use it in production if you like. We do recommend, if you have Pro, if you have Pro entitlement, to use the full virtual agent with a lot more capabilities, but nothing precludes you from using Lite on production. We have additional questions. Unfortunately, we're at time. So if you have questions, please post them on the community so that we can look at them and answer them separately. But thank you, everyone, for joining the Academy today. Thank you, Sam and Scott, our presenters and Q&A folks. We will continue with Virtual Agent Academy again in 2 weeks, on October 18th, where we will be talking more Virtual Agent in Tokyo. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining.